This is the E100. It is a tier 10 German tech tree super heavy. It is honestly an incredibly dangerous tank, featuring a top speed of 30 kilometers per hour, which might not be the fastest, but when you're sitting at 3,200 HP, you can definitely take quite a beating. Not only does this vehicle have a lot of health, but it's got a very big gun, a 15 centimeter, dealing 750 damage with over 330 mils of heat pen. So yeah, this is not a tank you want to get shot by, but it actually has two very dangerous gun options. There's also a 12.8, which has about 400 more DPM, better dispersion, and better aiming time, with the only downside being less premium penetration and lower damage. But it's not a lot less, it's still 530 damage per shot. So in today's video, we are going to be asking the question, what is a better gun to mount? Should you choose DPM, or should you choose Alpha? And honestly, it's a pretty tricky decision. There's a lot of people out there that will say, oh, the Alpha's great. And I fully agree that Alpha damage is sometimes key. Being able to outtrade your opponents is very important. But I also really like the ability to have good DPM. And the other gun on the E100 has a lot more DPM, it's got a lot more accuracy, and those are really important things as well. If you get rushed or you need to hold, having more DPM might be more important, but having more alpha damage might stop people from pushing on you to begin with because they don't want to lose 750 health. So it's kind of back and forth for me. I think both guns are actually really good options, and it depends what you personally like more. We're going to find out, though, what I personally like more. I've played a couple games with the 15 centimeter already today with the E100, and I'll be honest, I've lost all 3 games while averaging like 4k damage. Just been really, really unfortunate teams that I've been gifted so far, but there's not much you can do about bad teams. Now, I'm not running turbo on my E100. I was tempted to, but I just don't have enough equipment slots. I'm obviously going to run improved hardening, because that's just a given. And then I'm going to run V-stabs, because I want this thing to actually feel like I can shoot people. And then I ran a rammer. So if I were to take off the rammer, I could do speed, which I guess wouldn't be the worst decision ever, but I feel like having that DPM is also quite important for just getting the job done. So for now, we're going to stick with what we have. We'll see how it ends up working. That TVP already got nuked. Crazy. What? Alright, well, we're going to head on over. They got a Panzerkampfwagen 7, an Object 277, then they got a bunch of tier 9s, like a Type 5 and stuff like that. Alright, well, we're going to move up over here. We're going to see if there's anybody that we can get a bonk into. There's the 277, and... okay. Right into the side of his turret, and it bounces. That is called annoying! I can't actually believe that that just bounced. Oh, well. Alright, first shot of the game, not great. Got to admit that right now. We're going to try and cross this and get over here. We got the 54 E1, we got the Type 4 Heavy. Let's aim it on his hatch and just go for it. Wow, okay. 2 easy shots that should have penned have now not penned. I'm getting so salty, bro. They're like, the shells are flying perfect and everything. They're just not penning. What? Alright, well, I guess we can try again. Here we go, we got another shell. Just getting kind of salty. That's all I'm going to say right now. Well, nobody's really making a play, so I'm going to try and move up if I can. Our 277's going wide, and I feel like I can try and support him to the best of my abilities if we cut through here. The grill was obviously spotted right behind the 277, so yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see what we can do. I'm going to slowly make my way on up. Keep on going, and we have finally now made it around the corner. There's the 277, and we get a nice 780 chunk right through his vehicle. That's pretty good. That's not a bad start at all. It's obviously going to help us out quite a bit. We spotted the Waffle, who is making a rather interesting play. There you go. We did hit the Waffle. Surprised. Not I just, why is he there? Like, what did I just witness? I'm so confused. Alright, well, either way, we're at 1,500 damage now for 2 shots, which is pretty good. We're going to reload again. There you go. Oh, we get hit by the 4005. Does not pen us. We hit him back for 800. The problem is we have nobody really covering us right now. I mean, we got the singular 277, but it's obviously not that much support. I'm probably going to back out of here. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought my game was going to do that. Oh, it's kind of doing that lag thing. I don't know if I want to back out of here. I mean, if that 4005 gets spotted, he dies. And, like, that's a dub. So, I think I'm just going to go for it. And even if the 4005 does pen me, I feel like it's worth it if we can get this win out. Alright, let's just keep going. Keep on going. Let's just push up. Let's see, 277 showing me a side. There you go, 754 shell into his tank. Now we can chill in this position where we can't get hit by anybody. We're already up to 3,000 damage. And this is where I feel like the E100 is kind of crazy, is when you can just bonk people for these huge chunks like this. So let's push up a bit. Let's see, 54E1. Wow, that's the tank we bounce, the 54E1. Problem is, I'm really worried that that 4005 is just going to try and nuke us the moment we make a play. That's what I'm really worried about right now. And it's a pretty big worry. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we are spotted. That 4005 is most definitely sitting back there. Well, 277's making a rather interesting play, though. 4005 got spotted. Let's finish off the 277 first. Let's angle towards the 54E1 so he can't pen me. 4005 is in the back. Oh, the grill, bruh. Alright, well, this is not exactly what I wanted to deal with. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I'm going to poke the 54E1. I'm going to pen him for 650. Then we're going to back up before the grill has the shell on me. And that's still a positive trade. Like, that's still a pretty good trade, in my opinion. Problem is, our Kunzpanzer's dead now. And I'm going to start backing out because I don't really have any support, to be honest. So we're going to try and do that. We still have 1,200 health left, which is a decent amount. Okay, that was huge. Now that that player's dead, we're in a much, much better position. Okay, that's actually really good. I was worried for a while that obviously with the 4005 we'd have to be super cautious. But now that he's dead, we're in a really good position. We're going to load an HE shell. We're going to see if that grill's waiting for us. That was just a bad shot, I have to admit. I aimed a teeny bit too high and I messed the shot up, which was my fault. Kind of hoping the grill... Oh, the grill gets shot. Nice. We don't even need an HE shell to kill him anymore. Alright, we're just going to move up. We're going to load heat again. Keep on going, and... Let's see. Don't really like this situation we're in. Alright, I've spent a while waiting, and that grill's just not poking. So, instead of waiting for the grill to poke, we're going to poke him, side on, and there you go. 750 damage shell straight into his tank. Don't think he enjoyed that very much. That's pretty good. We're up to 5,000 damage now, which is kind of important. We're just going to wait here. See if we can bonk that Centurion action 10. Okay, well, I'm just going to back up. Let's see. Bye! That was a dub. I don't know why that action 10 thought he could really beat me there, but he didn't. Because of that, oh, that grill is still trying to hit us, though. We were able to back up right before he could get the shell off, which is obviously pretty important. Alright, we're going to move up. And we're going to pretend like we're moving. Alright, let's just drive up this way. Now I have a feeling that grill might try and poke. If he doesn't, though, I really could care less because he can't get to us from there. We're just going to push up and see if we can get a shell into the Type 5. Or the Type 4 heavy is what it is. Let's see. Is he over here? No. Okay. There's the Type 4. Alright, well, he is putting himself in a prime shooting position. There you go, 760 damage shell right into his vehicle. He also fired an HE that only did 80 damage, so it's not like it matters too much to me. Now we're just going to move on up. And I doubt we're going to be able to get any damage into the grill, but I guess we'll find out. Nah, dude's gotten absolutely badonkered. And, unfortunate. I really wanted to get that grill because he's been the big threat. Honestly, that player was the biggest threat to me the entire game. He was doing a good job keeping us from really pushing, but it did not stop us from taking advantage of their team. I don't know what the heck that waffle was doing, and I'm really glad we were able to get that 4005 cleared. I mean, we shot a lot of heat. I didn't fire a single AP shell because of how much I was shooting. It's a shame that our first couple shells really trolled us. You know, that one on the Type 4 heavy hatch, and the one on the 277 side of the turret. I want to see where those went, because on my screen they looked like they went directly into the weak spot, but maybe I just got really, really unlucky. Either way, we're going to load in a heat shell, and we're going to wait here. There's no way I'm going to get up there anyway. So we're just going to see if we can get one final shell. Maybe break the 7,000 damage mark if this guy has full health. Well, unfortunately, our TVP... Well, unfortunately, nobody wanted to go spot the Foch. I don't know if he was still there. The TVP said he wasn't, but I don't know where else he could have gone if our grill is sitting over here. The Foch couldn't have come down here. He would have been spotted, so he wouldn't have gotten behind us. Maybe he went through the water? I don't know. I mean, doesn't really matter too much. We had a pretty solid result here. Do we get an ace for this battle? That's the question that I have. It's either going to be a first class or an ace, but I'm hoping. Come on. Brah. Unfortunate. I really thought we might get an ace for that because of what we did, but unfortunately it looks to be about 50 XP short. Either way, 6,333 damage, and we were able to easily take advantage of our opponents. We did lose about a billion credits. Actually, no, we gained credits. We made 900 credits. I don't know how that's possible. We actually made credits. Wow, that is actually insane. But yeah, that was a really, really good first game for the E100. The only thing I wanted to see was where those two first shots of the battle went. We also had a really unfortunate one on the 54E1. Oh, I see. It just went, like, right in the most awkward position. But yeah, this shell... Bruh, no! There's no way to hit that little... No! Bro! There's no way in real life that that would stop my shell. That's so sad. And this shot, I guess we just got really unlucky, because that is right on the side of his turret. But, oh well. Those two shells were a little bit unfortunate, but the rest of the game was really, really solid, and I think we showed where the 15cm on this vehicle is still an incredibly dangerous weapon. Now we swap over to our other gun, the 12.8. I don't think we're going to be able to top that game we just played, but let's take a look. We now have 3,374 DPM. That's actually kind of insane. I did not realize we were going to have that much damage per minute. Why does the E100 have that much DPM? I don't really know, actually. That makes no sense. What the heck? What? 3,400 DPM? Alright, wait, let's make it even more. Let's just be an absolute cringer. Let's put on orderly ammo rack. We can get that to 3,500 damage per minute. I think that is kind of crazy. Now, dispersion-wise, we're only slightly better than the 15cm. 15cm had 0.35. This has 0.34. So, not a huge difference there. Maybe the aiming time's better. I guess we'll see. The on-movement dispersion also might feel better. But I'm not sure, does on-movement dispersion affect the gun, or does it affect the tank itself? I'm actually not 100% sure on that. It's something that's rather interesting. I guess we'll find out how this gun feels. I would guess that it's based off of the gun, but I don't know. Here we are, loading into Serene Coast, and we do have some big alpha tanks up against us, like the 60 TP and the Object 705A. They're actually in platoon, so they're going to be sticking together, and I would expect them to head over towards the coast. We're obviously going to ping that we're heading over there. Sometimes you don't get enough support on the coast, and it feels like you're falling apart pretty quickly, but yeah, 3,500 DPM on an E100. That feels kind of stupid, I'm not going to lie. Okay, maybe the 12.8 is the way to go. I didn't realize it was that much more, but I guess that makes sense. Okay, well, let's slowly make our way over towards this side of the map. The gun definitely feels more accurate. I mean, you can see that here. Look at how little we are blooming on the move. Yeah, that's just, it's literally multiple times more accurate on the move, which is nice. Now we have 311 mils of premium pen, which is not nearly as much as the previous 330 mils, so that is one big disadvantage. But you should keep in mind that APCR has shell normalization. It can also cut through spaced armor, so it's not as big of a difference as you'd think, but it is still a difference in penetration. Man, one part of me really wishes I was running turbo on this vehicle so that we could get more into the front, but the other part of me is like, nah, you need that accuracy. Either way, we are heading up. Oh, we got the AMX, but... Oh, wait a sec. Oh, that shell actually went where I aimed, but just didn't go where we wanted it to hit the AMX. Now, the AP, it does have quite a bit less shell velocity than the APCR on this tank, which is something that could affect us, but it's not going to matter too much here. We have an enemy minnow haul down in front of us. We also have the 705A. The minnow is the big threat, in my opinion. I absolutely hate fighting minnows. I think they're incredibly dangerous. So right now, we're going to poke the minnow in the lower plate. We're going to get a nice 573 bonk straight into his track wheel. That obviously feels pretty dang nice. Then we're going to angle our turret. Actually, I don't really care if the minnow pens me. We have so much more HP and DPM than his vehicle. We can literally lock him down. And I just don't see there being much of anything that the minnow can do. Now, the 60 bonking us, that obviously hurts quite a bit. But shooting that player obviously hits him quite hard. We have the 60 TP as well, and he's showing us his hatch, which we get a very easy shell right into. Not too bad so far. We're at 2,200 damage already. There's definitely no way we would have been able to deal this damage with the other gun. 60 shoots, and that means that we can poke out. Let's see, the E100. Bro, you are doing an amazing job at blocking everybody in your path, but we still get the pen out. Wow, E100, you could not have taken a worse route. What a bad play from that player there. There you go. I know that the 60 really can't pen us at this angle because of the way our hull is angled. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to drive right on up here. We're aiming on his hatch one final time, and there you go. Finish him off. Now, they do have a Stritzvon in the back, which is obviously an absolute pain to deal with, so we're not going to try and fight that Stritzvon anymore, but I think we've already done our job in this battle. We have basically cleared the enemy flank. We bled about half our health for it, but it was most definitely worth it. Let's see. Got that 705 in the back. There's nowhere to pen a 705 in the turret. There's literally no weak spot. Alright. Oof. E100 gets bonked by the Stritzvon. Alright, I see the VZ is backing up, and what I'm kind of hoping right now is that we can... Oh, no. Okay, we're good, we're good. Here's my thought process. We can see that VZ's trying to back out of here, it looks like. We're going to try and take advantage of that. We're going to bonk the VZ. Even though we bled a lot of health for it, he's dead. And I think that's pretty important. Definitely glad that we were able to clear him. Problem is our spawn is being overrun, and that's... Yeah, this is just looking like a loss, I'm going to be honest. Maybe, there's not much left to really do here at this point in time. Our entire spawn was overrun, which is obviously really, really sad. Let's see, the 705 is finally making a play here. There you go. We bounce him, but we do at least make him use one of his repair kits, which I guess is something. I don't know. This is a very, very unfortunate result here. Really. We track him, but we don't actually pen him, which is incredibly disappointing. Alright, well, we got him locked down, and we've actually got him pinned down here. We've got him perma-tracked, which is kind of crazy. Let's load AP, and let's just keep the 705 completely pinned down here if we can. Really? That didn't pen? What? I've got no words. I actually have no words for that. Alright, well, let's aim it on the 705, I guess. Not really sure what to do here. He's not giving me a side, which is kind of annoying. Oh, Stritzvon's moving up. Maybe we can just focus on the Stritzvon right now. Alright, let's see. Turning my turret sideways, and bonk. There you go. 520 damage shell into the Sturv. Oh, we got a bounce from the rear on the AMX. Let's angle it. Nah, we weren't ever going to bounce the Sturv. We did pretty good, though. 5,300 damage. I mean, as I said, there was no way we were ever going to win this game. We literally crapped on their heavies. We killed the VZ. We bled a lot for it, but we killed the VZ. We killed the 60, and we basically killed the Minnow. And in return, our entire team falls apart, not only on the side we were at, but the other side as well. That was really, really sad. We also got a couple troll shots. That 705 should have gotten penned with at least 2 of those, one of which was on the track wheel, but oh well. Either way, 5,400 damage dealt, which was right up there next to the 183, and then the next highest was 1,600. So, can't really get too mad. Either way, I think the E100 is a fantastic vehicle, and I think both gun options are amazing. There's no way I would have been able to do what I did with the 15cm in that battle. I would have maybe dealt 3k if I'm lucky. We would have not been able to absolutely crap on that Minnow. There's no way we would have been able to shoot that 705 and basically perma-track him for a moment there. There's no way we would have been able to bonk that 60, the amount of shots we did in the hatch that accurately. It's just not possible. So I do see advantages for both guns. I don't think we would have done as much with the 12.8 in the battle we played on Coast, though. So really, both games were kind of funny. As you can see, in total today, I played the 105 battles, did 4,500 average damage, and had a pretty fun situation overall. So let me know what you guys think about the 100. Is it a good tank? Is it a bad tank? It's amazing in my opinion, and I had a lot of fun playing in this vehicle for the first couple games. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.